Hello everyone. This week I am building a sitting area and I am also building Cesar's yard. As you all might know, Cesar is my absolute favorite grumpy villager on Animal Crossing. I also go over Cesar's backstory again. What I wanted to do for Cesar's yard is make it a lookout area. I wanted to give him this because he's always looking out for everybody on the island. I also decided to build a sitting area for him. I was going to use the medieval building sides, but it didn't look right. I decided to make a fake building to make it look like a old general store. I am a fan of some of the westerns. I grew up watching the reruns of The Cisco Kid, High Chaparral, The Rifleman, The Wild Wild West. The reason why I used the storefronts is that I thought that it looked better. I also had some gazebos that I wanted to use during the build. My backstory for Cesar is that he was an actor and he was in a lot of movies. He was mostly casted in film noir films. He is very nice, but he looks like he's not. That's because Cesar is constantly in pain due to the injury that he had. When filming his last movie, he seriously hurt his back during one of the scenes. He had surgery to fix his injury, but he is still in pain. He had to quit acting because of the pain that he is in. He decided to move to Elwyn during his retirement. He loves to watch out for his neighbors. He treats his neighbors as his family. One of his hobbies is that he loves to do astrology. He loves looking up at the stars at night, watching the stars. He's also really into gardening. Cesar is the perfect example of never judge a book by its cover. Cesar has a kind heart and always caring for his neighbors. He spends his days walking around checking on his neighbors, which he considers as his family. Cesar is known to give presents to his neighbors. Cesar also really loves it when people come and visit him. Having a conversation with Cesar later on, I find out that he's really into gardening. I do not have much gardening items, but when I get more gardening items, I will definitely be adding more stuff to his yard. So when I find more stuff for gardening, I will come back to Cesar's yard in a later episode. I had Cleo on my island, but she decided that she wanted to move away. So I did a villager hunt and I got a brand new villager. She was my first ever sisterly villager. The weird thing about it is that I was thinking of my first ever sisterly villager before I did the villager hunt, and after the 7th ticket, I actually found her. Next week, I will reveal who she is, and I will reveal her backstory, and I will also build her yard. I would like to talk a little more about Cesar. If you have any of the gorillas or Cesar on your island, give him a fedora and a tweed jacket, and he looks like he just stepped right out of a 1940s film noir. Same thing with Pee-wee, Boyd, Hans, Louie, Al. Another reason why I absolutely like Cesar is that Cesar was my first ever grumpy villager when I first got the game. This is the third time he's been a neighbor of mine on an island, and every time that he's been on one of my islands, he has been always been great. Very kind, considerate, and very, very cool. A lot of people want to know why I like Hippeux. The reason why is very sad, and trigger warning, it involves mourning, sadness, and losing a family member. Hippeux was my first campsite visitor on my island of Casablanca. I had that island when my mom passed, but she used to play Animal Crossing with me a lot, and she used to visit a lot all the time, and 95% of the time, Hippeux was waiting by the airport for her. After my mom passed away, I put up a memorial for her on the island. After she passed, Hippeux would still be sitting by the airport waiting for her, and she never came back. So when Hippeux found the memorial, he would usually be around that memorial at least once or twice a day, every single day. It's almost like Hippeux was also mourning her too. I know it's just a game, but that's the way that I feel that he was acting like. And after I seen that, that's the reason why that I absolutely adore Hippeux. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.